Hi, I'm Mick, and here are 10 things that if I started my YouTube journey again, I would abide by today. Now, I've written these down as bullet points because I don't actually write scripts down because I've no chance of remembering them. So here we go. Number 10, don't listen to YouTube gurus. What you find out with YouTube gurus, they'll tell you how to get 50,000 subscribers in a month. All they basically do is repackage every single bit of information, but right at the very end of it, you realise that you've not seen anything. They've not actually told you the answer. They've just told it because in another 2 weeks, they're going to repackage it again and tell you exactly the same thing. Number 9, find a niche you can monetize, because if you don't, when you've worked all those hours, got your 4,000 watch time hours and your 1,000 subscribers, they put a little orange thing on every video what says that video can't be monetized. So basically, if you're like me, you feel like you work for nothing, and eventually they demonetized my channel completely. So always bear that in mind. If you know 10 different things that you'd like to do a YouTube channel about, and there's one of them that can't get monetized, immediately forget about that one. Number 8, take all free advice, but be careful of the advice that you pay for. If you can listen to a lot of people, they'll tell you a lot of different things of how to do this, that, and the other. Sometimes it's only their opinion, and they're doing a completely different niche to what you are. So it's only their opinion, but have a listen to them. And if you don't think it's for you, don't take it, or try it and then find out it's not for you. And then don't use it again. But as for paying for advice, it's up to you what you do, but you can spend $300-400 for a guru to tell you this is the way you're doing it, and you need to pick a different niche. And if you did actually do all that, you wouldn't be enjoying your journey anyway. Number 7, save up and buy the best. That's where I've gone wrong on my journey. You start off, you wanted a microphone, you bought the cheapest one, that was no good, you bought the next one. In the end, you've got 5 different microphones before you get to the one that you really wanted, but you've paid for the other 4 before you even got to that one. So it makes it nearly twice as expensive. So use the one that you've got until you've actually managed to save up to get the one that you really, really want. Number 6, don't miss work. If you start on your journey from nothing and you're new to this, chances are it's going to be a couple of years, maybe 3 years before you actually get monetized, and then it's only going to be at a fairly low rate. It's really easy to look at people like Mr. Beast, who is actually a media company that has loads of people working for him who know how to make videos. I know it looks like, he's just doing it off the cuff and he's just started the camera going, but there's a lot of work goes into it when you get to that level with that amount of subscribers. So don't imagine that you're going to be paying off your mortgage from YouTube very, very soon. So don't miss work, carry on what's doing that, and actually treat this as a hobby. Otherwise, you find out that you're losing out financially, not gaining. Another thing you'll find out, I'm a 59-year-old bloke and I do walking videos. If I was a 25-year-old pretty person doing grooming or makeup tutorials or something like that, I would get far more subscribers and I would get far more watch time hours and loads of fans. It's just the way it is. People are more interested in makeup and good-looking young people than they are in an old guy going for a walk. Get over it, pick a different niche, or don't even start. Number 4, don't do drama. You'll find out with whatever niche you're into, if you get into the social media groups, you'll get people that are jealous if they think you're achieving better than them. They'll be pleased if you're not achieving as well as them. And it starts a little bit of resentment and a little bit of drama. You don't really need it in your life. It's not real. There's enough things to worry about in life without worrying about social media and YouTube drama and somebody saying that somebody said something about you when in actual fact that they didn't. So just rule it out straight away. Don't do any drama. Now, if you're lucky enough when you get going, if you're in a particular niche and you're quite good at what you're doing, you will have companies approach you from different countries and they will say, would you like to review one of our items? Then my advice to you would be to review that item honestly. There are some companies that will send out a video of what they want you to say. But if you get going with this and you start doing quite a few reviews, there will be a lot of people that listen to what you've said. And if you tell them a terrible product is really good, just because you want this company to carry on sending things out to you, then they won't believe another word that you've said. I've bought products from reviews and they've not worked properly in any way, shape or form because they were terrible. But all the reviewers are saying, oh, they're absolutely fantastic. Now, you could sometimes be unlucky and get a bad one, but when you actually start looking through these reviews, really were technically probably fake. They've been asked to do something. And that's why they've done it. And they wanted this company to carry on sending things out to them. So that's why they do these type of reviews. So always review things honestly. Number 2, something that I am definitely guilty of, and it takes a lot of time up, and I don't say ruin your day, but it can put a bit of a downer on it, is obsessing about the figures. You put a video up, not many people watch it, you think you've not succeeded. Not many people watch it for very long, or, a lot of people watch it not for very long, and you think, oh, what should I have done different? The thing is, you can't change that video. It's already up there. Don't take it down. Just leave it where it is and move on from that. And sometimes the people that you are actually watching the video aren't probably into your niche, but there'll be other people that will watch it from beginning to end, every single thing that you do. So that's the way it is. And as I say, some niches don't work as well as other ones, so you're going to get lower viewing figures, not because you're terrible at it, but because the people or not as many people are interested in that niche. And the most important thing, I think, is number one, is just to be yourself. Just be you. It's your YouTube channel. You just be you. Don't pretend you're something you're not. Don't pretend you're some different person that you are, that you're, anything, because you will be found out. So it's a pointless exercise. Just be absolutely you. Just be relatable. Don't treat people like fans. Treat them like other human beings. You might be the only person that somebody listens to that day. They might live on their own. They might be disabled. Relate to them. If they put a comment in your videos or you're doing a live stream and they're in your chat, make sure you make time for them. If they ask you a question, answer it, and just be genuinely nice. And that's the most important thing. Just absolutely be yourself, and don't ever stray away from that, because people will see it as a complete fake, and you'll lose out. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.